Well, it is finished at Old Trafford. It is 3-3 between Manchester United and Everton. And what an absolute, I would use a naughty word here, but my mum will tell me off. What an what a crap performance between the two goalkeepers. It was like something out of Dumb and Dumber. Like, first of all, like what what a player Marcus Rashford is. Like that cross for Edison Cavani was superb. Cavani headed it really well, managed to get it through Robin Olsen's legs. It was a good finish, and Bruno Fernandes followed it up on the stroke of half time. With well, he looked like he was about to cross it. He's from the edge of the just outside the box on the right hand side. It looked like he was about to cross it in the box for Cavani and Greenwood, but he saw Robin Olsen off his line, and he just sort of curled it with quite a lot of power and managed to get it dip just below the crossbar, and that made it 2-0 at half time. Now you'd think United to be comfortable at the start of the second half. They just need to keep possession and just slow the game down. But no, 6 minutes into the second half, they're level. um, the first goal, Dominic Calvert-Lewin was put through on goal. He managed to get to the ball before Maguire. And it was a really tight angle, and he's flicked. It's like there's nothing to it. There's not a lot he could do, in all fairness, to Calvert-Lewin. He's flicked it towards De Gea. De Gea's parried it straight into the path of Abdoulaye Doucouré. It's ridiculous. And that made it 2-1. And that gave Everton a little bit of momentum. And James Rodriguez managed to score a good goal. It came to him on the half volley, and he's just whacked it into the bottom corner. Nothing the goalkeeper could do that time. And then Scott McTominay scored a header from a Luke Shaw cross. He sort of looped it into the far corner, and Robin Olsen has got to do better. He's literally just standing on the line, and it's almost like you know when you're at a beach and it's like you're standing by the sea, and for a fair amount of time, and your foot gets trapped in the sand or something, and you go to walk, but you're like, oh, like your foot's stuck. And it looks like that's happened, except from he's playing on quality AstroTurf. So I don't know how that's happened. And he hasn't got to the ball. McTominay didn't even get clean contact to it, but he directed it well. And that made it 3-2 to United. And in the 95th minute of stoppage time, Dominic Calvert-Lewin it was a bit of a ricochet from a free kick, and it fell to him. Right, now this is my main problem with David De Gea today. The first goal, shocking, should have done better. The second goal, it's not even bad goalkeeping, it's just being a coward. Like, if Roy Keane was in the studio today, you could only imagine what he would be saying about him. It was cowardly, it was just pussy-ish. Is that even a word? I don't know. But like, he hasn't gone for it at all. He's just let Calvert-Lewin tap it past him. And I mean, you've got to be brave to be a goalkeeper. Like, as much as Pickford gets criticised, Pickford, he goes in for that. Pickford's fearless, isn't he? And that made it 3-3. And it was just poor from both goalkeepers, and in particular David De Gea. I mean, how low is like his form? But it's not even form anymore. How low is his ability as a goalkeeper dropped in the past like 2 or 3 years? Like, I remember 5 years ago, for the team of the year, every year it was either Manuel Neuer or David De Gea. No one else. Not even Gianluigi Buffon could get close, or even Iker Casillas. It was always Neuer and De Gea. Mind you, Casillas might have been a bit early for that, but still, you get the point. And for United, it's two big points dropped. I mean, considering they're already a couple of points behind City, this isn't good for them. So, I mean, at the moment, I know it's only early February and there's a long way to go yet, but the title, it really is City's to lose. I mean, they've got Liverpool tomorrow, so I mean, I'll be wanting them to lose that for obvious reasons. Um, and yeah, I will make a video on that obviously tomorrow after the game. Hopefully, I won't be crying. Uh, I mean, there's a fair chance, isn't there? Anyway, back onto today's game. Everton, I thought the first half they just showed United far too much respect. They just sat back and let United have the ball, like on 10 yards away from their box, and there were loads of times where James Rodriguez just had the option, or even James Rodriguez, Tom Davis, Lucas Digne had the option to play it forward to Richarlison. Richarlison had the beating of Harry Maguire or Scott McTominay or whoever was filling in when Aaron Wan-Bissaka went forward. And they just didn't give it to him. And then I assume Ancelotti must have brought it up at half time, because in the second half they were a lot more attacking, and they scored 3 goals in one half at Old Trafford, which is a good achievement for them. Well, for anybody really. And yeah, I mean, Everton still in with a chance of, well, it's a good chance they can get Europa League, but Champions League, who knows? I mean, losing to Newcastle last week didn't really help them, but I mean, there's always a chance for them, isn't there? And Bruno Fernandes once again was absolutely quality. I mean, he's doing everybody's fantasy team wonders, aren't they? But the problem when everyone has Bruno Fernandes in their team is that, I mean, it doesn't really mean anything if he plays well or if he doesn't, does it? Because, I mean, either everyone gets points or they don't. It doesn't make a difference. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I've got to say for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.